Righto guys, we're at Mount Little Station. Let's go up into the station and see where we're camping for the next week. Got about 10 k's of off-roading to do to get up into the station, and then we'll find a camp. We'll see you up there. Righto guys, we've set up camp at Mount Little Station. Absolutely amazing little site. I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek now, but I'll show you around tomorrow and put the drone up. We're going to have a barbecue tonight because it's going to be -1, so I'm going to do all the cooking now, wait for the sun to go down and get inside because she's going to be cold. So a little sneak peek, but I'll show you what it's like in our setup tomorrow. Bloody amazing. Only ones here, 90 miles around us. Great little station. So yep, I'm going to cook dinner and I'll show you around tomorrow and give you a look at the place. Righto, Barbie's cooked guys. Dinner tonight, and that is our view from our dinner table.
Beautiful.
Can't get better than that. Good morning guys. Another beautiful morning in the Flinders Rangers. Well, we're at Mount Little Station. We're all set up, had a good night's sleep last night, had bacon, eggs and a barbie for brekkie. And let's have a bit of a look around where we are in the camp. Fantastic out here, middle of nowhere, all to ourselves. Good off-road track on the way in. It's pretty spectacular, so let's have a bit of a look. Righto, we'll just go for a walk down to our campsite and I'll give you a look around. When we came in yesterday, we were greeted by a family of emus and their young babies on the track, which is pretty cool. A few kangaroos this morning. Wildlife and birds everywhere around here. And I think we had a bit of a wild boar last night running around campsite making a racket. That was our track in. And this is our campsite over here. Fire pit, we've got ours as well, being set up. They're all soaking up the sun. Spectacular view. So yeah, we're here for 4 nights and then we're off to another station up the road for another 5 nights. And then we'll go from there. So I might stick the drone up shortly, see what I can get and give you a look.
Name and everything on it. There we go. Isn't that beautiful?
Righto guys, I thought I'd stop and show you this one. We're just crossing a dry riverbed in the Flinders. Pretty cool, really cool. Have a look at this. Yeah, I reckon another month or so up here, it'll be pretty hectic to get through here. So yeah, no, good enough to look at. Old emus are everywhere around here, just wandering around, loving the campsite. Tonight we're going to go up to the tavern. They've got a little, they call it the tavern. You got to take your own alcohol, but they do wood-fired pizzas. So we're going to go up on top of the mountain tonight, and they're going to cook us a pizza. See how we go with that one. Righto guys, we're at Mount Little Station at the tavern. We're just going to have a pizza tonight. They're going to cook in the pizza oven for us. Yeah, we'll have a couple of beers up here, have a look at the scenery and see what's up to go. Righto guys, we've got our pizza. Have a look at this. Mount Little Special Lamb Pizza, and have a look at what's around us. Brilliant.
Me, of course.
Righto, we're back from the tavern. We've had our pizza, and now we're going to sit by the fire, have a few drinks in this chilly air, and chill out for us tonight.
Lovely.
Alright guys, we're going to attempt to make bread or a damper in the camp oven on the fire, on the hot coals. I'm going to make a little fire pit there, and we'll see how we go. So we've cleaned down the camp oven, given it oil, heated her up like it said to do on the good old internet. We'll give it a crack and see what we can do. So here we go. Alrighty. I've got some hot rocks in here, so I put some hot rocks in the fire to get them nice and hot before it goes on. Now we'll put this off to one side, and we'll get these rocks in my little pit. They're nice and toasty. So the camp oven and the coals will sit on top of these rocks, and in theory it should keep the heat in better. It's not what everyone does, but it's what I'm going to do. So I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll find out. And they are bloody hot. So I'll put them in there like that. Alright, rocks on, and then I'm going to get my little shovel, and I'll get some of these ripper hot coals. We'll chuck them over the rocks. Don't know how much you need, but I reckon that could be close. I reckon we'll do that. And I reckon we grab the good old camp oven. we chuck him on top, and then I reckon we get the boss to chuck the goods in. Alright, there's the dough going in. And she's sizzling, it's working. I don't know how long it's going to be in there for, so I don't know, 20 minutes we'll stick our skewer in and check it and go from there, I suppose. So let's put the lid on and get some more coals on. Alright, let's chuck some of these hot coals on the roof. And I reckon I'll chuck a few more around the edge. Then I reckon we leave it like that and we see how we go. Alright guys, bread's in, success or fail. We'll know in 20 minutes. Righto guys, it's been 15 minutes. Let's have a look. Success or failure. Righto. You ready? Oh my God, look at that. We have success. We have success. Skewer, got a skewer? I tell you what guys, I think we may have nailed it. So she's gonna go inside. She's getting all excited, running to the caravan to grab, I don't know, whatever she's grabbing to check the bread. So we'll get this baby out of here and we're gonna cut it and show you what it looks like when we slice it. Fingers crossed, eh? Righto guys, she's cooled down a bit now and we're going to do the official cutting and see what she's like inside.
Oh, still doughy. That was a failure.
Still a little bit doughy inside, so she could have done with another
So I put that in the water.
2 or 3 minutes I reckon, but
Not much.
it's edible. It's not too bad.
Oh, really good.
It tastes good apparently. So maybe another couple of minutes for the next attempt, but yeah, no, that turned out pretty well I reckon. So we'll chuck into that and next time we'll leave it for a few more minutes and see how we go.
What's that in there?
Righto, we've done the damper and now I'm going to chuck a few more sticks on the fire and get it cranked up again to get some more coals going. And then I think I'll put the grill on there tonight and chuck a couple of marinated steaks on once the coals go down and the fire goes down in a couple of hours or an hour or so. And that'll be our dinner. Lisa's inside cooking a potato bake in the oven, so that'll complement my steaks. And yeah, sounds like room for a good feed tonight. And I'll give you a look when it's all done, see how she looks. Righto guys, there's our dinner for tonight. Marinated steaks on the fire pit and potato bake. Nice and simple. Good dinner. Bon appetit. See you tomorrow. Righto guys, we've left Mount Little Station and we're heading up to Idiawi Station. Another 40-50 k's up the road, so we'll stay here for 5 nights and see what it's like. Righto, we made it to Idiawi Station. We're here for 5 nights, so we'll head down to the homestead, check in and head out the back to the bottom of the Flinders to find our campsite. So follow us down.
Okay. Babies, all the little babies. Oh, Danny. Ouch. Yeah, we wouldn't go too far.
Morning guys, we're at Idiawi Station. Spent the night here last night, woke up this morning. Absolutely glorious morning, sun's out, nice and warm, starting to warm up anyway, it's a cold night. No wind, absolutely perfect day and not a bad backdrop I must say. Yes, that's on the station guys, absolutely fantastic. We're camped up here for 5 nights. We'll probably go up to the Idiawi Gorge today and have a bit of a look around, a bit of a 4-wheel drive track. We'll go a bit of 4-wheel driving, and then while we're up here, we'll check out Perugina and some of the gullies in the Flinders for the next 5 days. Good little campsite, $30 a night they charge to come onto the station. That was the same as Mount Little. I forgot to mention Mount Little was also $30 a night. Not bad for a station camp. Out in the middle of nowhere. The station's there on the 2-way if you need them for assistance. So it's good. You've got a backup emergency if you need anything out in the middle of nowhere. So really good. The view here is amazing. You got all these 100-year-old century gum trees all the way around here, housing all the galahs and coggies. Old girls are falling down, but regrowthing, resprouting after the floods and droughts get out here. So absolute specky little spot for somewhere that's pretty remote. So yeah, we're staying just out the back, furthest campsite on the property. Nice little campsite, nice large open area, gum trees around us. We've got our own little fire pit. Yeah, nice little spot, so we'll go and have a look at that, eh? Yeah, I find these gum trees pretty amazing. You know, century-year-old plus. And the old girls are surviving the droughts and floods and they're still sprouting. Birds are loving them. This is us over here. Definitely out back here, red dirt everywhere. Got to do a bit of maintenance to the van today. The water tanks are not breathing properly. I'd say the breathers are kinked, so I'll get underneath them and modify or do something with the breather so she can take water a bit better. She's not filling the tanks up, so pretty common Common thing with the vans these days, so easy fix though. Pretty impressive view, guys. So this is our camp here. Nice big open area. We've got a fire ring, but we use our little fire pit. And if you want wood here, the caretaker on the property will actually bring a crate of wood down to you for 20 bucks, but we got plenty, so it's all good. And the wildlife and birds out here, kangaroos, emus are amazing. So that's pretty much us camped up here, and that's our horrible view we've got to look at every day. Alright guys, that's us for a while. Yeah, we'll take you around and show you bits and pieces around the Flinders as we go. And we're just going to chill out today, have a relaxing one, and then probably do the gorge and hit the road again tomorrow, have a look around the ranges. So follow us along there. See you there. Morning guys, this morning we're going to head off into the Flinders to explore around a bit. We're just going to head off the property and head up to Parachilna, which is in the Flinders up to the gorges, and then probably up to Blinman, where Blinman mine is up in the Flinders, and hopefully find some fuel because there's not much out here and I probably should get some. So yeah, we'll go explore, come along with us, and we'll see what's out there. Righto guys, the property is full of gates because it's a working livestock station. So you got to make sure they open and closes all the time. So we'll get the boss out there to do the duty. She was a bit of a tight one, that one. That's goes around to a sort of a 90-degree bend. It was tight to get the 19-foot van around, I'll tell you that right now, but we got it. So, all right, we'll head back through the homestead and head out to the main road and head up to Parachilna. Righto guys, we're heading into Parachilna. Apparently it's a must-do stop when you get up here, just a little outback town. So I don't know what's here, but not much, but we'll have a little look. So this is a famous Prairie Hotel in Parachilna. Yeah, it's supposed to be very, very popular up here, middle of nowhere. They serve your meals like your kangaroo and emu and everything on a plate. But yeah, pretty good looking hotel. I don't know if I'm going to go inside or not, but other than that, It's a little hotel in the middle of nowhere. Hi guys, we didn't stop long at Parachilna till 15 minutes to the pub opened, and it was a tourist city, everyone was there. So we kept on moving on, went up to Lee Creek, another 60 k's north to get some fuel as I needed it, getting into the deep red now. And we came across this servo pies from a bakery. Have a look at this.
They're huge.
These are the biggest pies I've seen in my entire life in the middle of the outback. Unbelievable. So I'm going to eat this, get back on the road, and I think we might spin back around and head towards the middle of the Flinders up near Billman, I think it is. I think that's what it's called, and we'll head up that way. Righto guys, slight change of plans. We kept on going. So we're in Copley, which is further north. Only reason why is we heard there's a nice bakery up near a caravan park up here. So as soon as you mention the word bakery, Lisa wants a cake. So we'll just spin around. We're just taking the doggies to go to the wee stop, and then we're going to go across the road over here, go into the bakery, the Bush Bakery they call it. We'll go over to the caravan park. There's a bakery in there, and we'll have a look and see what they've got in the middle of nowhere. And then on the way out, we'll drive past the old Copley pub over there. We'll have a look at that. Then hopefully we'll get back into the Flinders and show you around there. So guess what? The pie I bought at the servo was actually here from the bakery, same pie, so there you go. So what I did get, I got myself a little cakey, I don't know, strawberry custardy swirly thing. It looks all right. And the good old Farmers Union iced coffee to go down. Local run bakery in the middle of nowhere in this little bush town. So let's have a crack at this and see what she tastes like. Not bad, not bad. For a little bush bakery, it's not bad. It's like the baked cheesecakey tarty thing. So, all right, let's move on. Might whiz past the hotel up here, the pub or pub. We'll have a quick look at that, and then we'll hopefully, without any more stuffing around, head back into the Flinders. Righto guys, so again we didn't quite make it on the road. We had to stop again. Because I found this just coming out of Copley next to a railway crossing, a little ornamenty garden gnomey, I don't know what you call it, it's just cool. Have a look at this. Pretty cool in the middle of bloody nowhere. These gnomes and these garden ornaments crap just pops up somewhere. So yeah, the stuff you find out in the middle of nowhere. All right, let's try again. Now we'll get back down to the Flinders. All right guys, sorry, but we're stopped again. I had to show you this one. Just goes to show how much it floods around here when wet season comes in. This road, the Outback Highway, gets 2 meters of water on it and it's impassable. We're standing on the highway in the middle of a creek bed, so have a look at this. It is bloody amazing. You can see up there how high she gets with water. Railway tracks up there, and basically the road is, we're in the middle of a creek. And I reckon when she gets wet, she will rip through here. Pretty impressive, this sort of stuff. An awesome creek bed. Railway tracks, they're not in use anymore, but they would have been the thing back in the day. If you get in here, it would make an awesome overnight camp spot, but obviously you can't. But no, this is pretty cool. There's a few of these along the way. This is the biggest one we've seen, but yeah, I reckon it's a pretty good thing to see while you're on the road. The old Skip's over there having a bit of a sleep on the road, a bit of a snooze in the sun. Good on you, Skip. Yeah, pretty impressive, guys. Righto, I promise you that was the last one. We're going back in the Flinders. Righto guys, we finally made it into the Flinders Rangers, into the drive-through. Have a bit of a look as we go. A bit rutted out, the road's a bit rough, but we'll get there. Righto guys, I'm going to end this video here. We'll call this part one of a two-part of the Flinders. Next episode we'll head up actually into the gorges, into the Flinders. This one's just more the stations. And we'll get up there, have a look around and see what we can see up into the gorges. So make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.